Hi, friends. Thank you for joining us again on Ask a Priest. This is a program that comes out of Christ Episcopal Church, and so I'm a priest, and I get asked a question, and I answer it online, and hopefully it'll be helpful for you and your spiritual journey. And so today's question is, how do you prepare for Christmas? I think it's a great question. My wife and I, we struggle with this sometimes, but I think especially because we're coming to Christmas Day, right? And we have to figure out how to decorate the house, how to get our presents for the kids and our parents and then our loved ones. How do we send out those cards? And every year it's a little bit late. Um, and how do we get ready for this season? And then and added to that, of course, is as a priest, how do we prepare for that experience in church? And so in the Episcopal Church, or in a liturgical church, not only the Episcopal Church but in the Lutheran, in the Catholic Church, in liturgical churches like ours, we have the season. We break up the year in seasons, and we have the season of Advent right before the season of Christmas. And Christmas is not just one day, but it's about two Sundays, along with Christmas Day, and so Christmas Day, Christmas season starts on that on Christmas Eve, right? And then we have 4 weeks before Christmas to prepare in the season of Advent. And so that is an important concept. The rest of the world thinks of Christmas as one day. The rest of the world thinks of it in terms of a one-day commercial experience in which you're going to buy stuff for the people that you love so that they could know that you love them, right? Christmas is not just one day. Christmas is an experience that helps us to live a life in which we prepare for Christ to come into our hearts, right? It's so when we think about preparing for Christmas, it's not just about preparing for that one day of gifts. I mean, it's important because it represents a milestone in the year, right? And of course, kids, if you have kids, they expect, all of their friends are engaged in this experience, and you should prepare for that day, but be mindful that the day is not what you're really preparing for. It's the life that you are living, a life that reminds us that Christmas is not just about the gifts, but the gift that God has given us in Jesus Christ, the gift that God has given us in our understanding that in the brokenness of life, in a world filled with chaos, with violence, with pain and suffering, God comes right to be in the center of that life. And not among people who are privileged, or not among people who are, in any way special in terms of the way the world looks at it. Jesus was not born in a palace. Jesus was not born among the affluent or the people who are most successful. People were born Jesus was born to a couple that was facing many different challenges. So Christmas is a day in which Christmas is a season, Christmas is an experience in which we realize that Christ comes to be born, God comes to be born into the human experience. And so that we might find that a human experience is blessed by God, And so how do we prepare for Christmas? Prepare for the day. It may not go perfectly, but that's okay. Life isn't perfect. It's filled with brokenness. But understand that in the brokenness, there's sacredness that comes, that peeks out. And then you prepare for Christmas by recognizing that sacredness and then knowing that sacredness can be cherished and encouraged and nurtured, so that you have Christ in your life, so that you'll find that joy always. I hope that helps. It's helped me. It's helped me in my own faith journey. And so um, don't forget to tell the people that are in your life that you love them. And that's a good way to prepare too. And just pray. Pray and thank God. Be grateful for the day. Be grateful for each Christmas that you have with the loved ones that you have. And also prepare your life by opening yourself to Christ throughout the year and throughout your life. And thanks a lot. God bless you. Hope this is helpful.
Thanks for watching. Did you know that you can join Christ Church from anywhere in the world? If you're feeling connected to what we're doing, email us today at communicate@christchurchwesterly.org.